to all of you to the 5th convocation ceremony of NM. Ladies and gentlemen, as rightly said by Colin Powell, cohort of 2023 is headed by the Students' Council President Rishabh Oswal, Vice President Ankit Leon D'Souza, and General Secretary Vidhi Pabwal, Treasurer Ayushi Nath, and Academic Coordinator Divya Junjunwala, and overall School Coordinator Pratap Rajkumar. SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai's mission is to strengthen the foundation of corporate India by developing exceptional and proficient human resources who are socially perceptive, inquisitive, and have the tenacity to transform destiny. for themselves and their organizations, the country and globally. Our students are fostered to be professionals who envisage India as a knowledge superpower and toil to make the world a better place. The student-driven ideology is something we strive for and also encourage. Students help in all the key functions of the institute under the tutelage of experienced faculty and staff, and are ably supported by committed student bodies. FinCorp, Finance Club, Marcel, Marketing Club, eCell, Entrepreneurship Club, OpNotch, Operations Club, HITO, HR Club, Placement Committee, Business Events Committee, Public Relations Committee, Research and FDP Committee, Committee for Social Initiatives, Sports Committee. All the clubs and committees are headed by our multifaceted students. Today is a landmark day for all of us at NMIMS Navi Mumbai. This celebration is a salute to the new beginnings and fresh starts. Today, our students move forward to embrace a new perspective, a fresh look at the future and all the wonderful possibilities it holds. In a short while from now, the academic procession will enter the hall. I would request once again to all the students to observe the solemnness of this occasion and show utmost professionalism when the dignitaries are on the dais and the event is in progress, when the convocation is being held. I request Students' Council to kindly take their seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight delay of about 5 minutes. We're waiting for the guests to arrive. Okay. Meanwhile, in case if anybody wishes, they can go for a bio break and use the facilities here. Okay. However, once we begin with the event, it will not be possible to leave the seats till the end of the event. Students, please settle down in your seats. We are about to begin shortly. Respected guests and dear students, the academic procession of SVKM's NMIS Navi Mumbai School of Business Management is commencing now and will reach the hall in the next couple of minutes. All of you are requested to rise and be seated only after the dignitaries have taken their seats. Please stand up. It is indeed our honor and privilege to announce that the academic procession of our fifth convocation is headed by Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Joint Secretary, SVKM, and nominee of the Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS. Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor and nominee of the Vice Chancellor. Our chief guest, Shri Vivek Arora, Corporate Senior Vice President and Global Head, Sutherland's Global Services. Dr. Ruchita Verma, In Charge Director, SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, are part of this August procession. The academic procession is being led by Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examinations and nominee of Registrar of SVKM's NMIMS. SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai School of Business Management faculty team is headed by our Associate Dean, Dr. Nitin Balwani, followed by Dr. Manjri Shrivastava, Dr. Chandan Singh Adhikari, Dr. Bharat Supra, Dr. Shashank Mehra, Professor Prashant Barsingh, Dr. Archana Gulati, Dr. Ritu Shrivastava, and Dr. Kunal Panjani. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. The strength of NMIMS Navi Mumbai is its outstanding faculty with brilliant academic and industry track record, who believe that the key objective of knowledge dissemination is to create an environment that promotes stretching above and beyond and pushing us to test our limits to achieve the unimaginable. The faculty includes experts from both industry and academia who are fully invested in developing and nurturing the future leaders. Faculty affect eternity. No one can tell where their influence stops. As a teacher, they are the most important part of a student's life. Their love of learning is infectious and inspiring to the students they teach. They are the bows from which students as living arrows are sent forth. I request all of you to kindly rise for the proceedings to begin. Please rise. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Anurag Garg, welcome all of you to the fifth convocation ceremony of SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai School of Business Management. We commence the ceremony on an auspicious note by invoking the goddess of learning, Ma Saraswati, and seeking her blessings. May I now request our chief guest, Shri Vivek Arora, and all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and light the ceremonial lamp.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा।
I request everyone to kindly remain standing for NMI's anthem now. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly be seated. I now request our nominee of the registrar, Shri Ashish Apte, to take over the proceedings. Shri Ashish Apte, please. Shall I give you a mic on the left?
That's fine. Yeah, thank you so much. I request Dr. Jayant Gandhi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor, SVKM NMIMS, to declare the convocation 2023 open.
I declare the convocation 2023 open.
Thank you, sir. May I please request Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Joint Secretary SVKM and nominee of the Chancellor, to felicitate our chief guest, Shri Vivek Arora, with a bouquet and memento as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, to deliver the welcome address. Dr. Maiskar, sir.
Good afternoon to you all. Chief guest Sri Vivek Arora for the SBM Convocation of Navi Mumbai, who is the Corporate SVP, Global Head, Strategic Engagement, Sutherland Services, and more importantly for us, alumnus of the 94-96 batch of NMIMS SBM Mumbai campus. Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, who is the Honorary Joint Secretary of the SVKM Trust, Dr. Ruchita Verma, Director, Navi Mumbai Campus, Sri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examination, Deans, Associate Deans, Chairpersons, Faculty Members, Staff, invited guests, graduating students, and proud parents. Let me at the outset welcome our Chief Guest, Sri Vivek Arora, who is an established corporate leader for the SBM Convocation of the 2023 batch. And as I said, we are very happy to have an alumnus amongst us of the 94-96 batch. We at NMIMS are grateful to you for accepting our invitation for the 5th graduating ceremony and gracing the occasion. I also welcome you all to the 5th convocation of the School of Business Management, Navi Mumbai. It is indeed a proud moment for NMIMS as well as graduating students and parents. Let me, on behalf of all of us who are present here, applaud efforts of the students and parents for the journey of success so far. A graduation ceremony is indeed a special day for all of us. I have personally seen the Navi Mumbai campus grow from 2015 onwards during the statutory body visits and subsequently over the last 7 to 8 years. And I must say that the infrastructure is now coming up to NMIMS standards. But that's not all, that's not the end. We at NMIMS want to ensure that the academic standards also match up with the reputation NMIMS has established. And in this endeavor, the contribution of the 5th cohort of SBM Navi Mumbai is immense. I know that the first few batches have a special significance in the history of the institute. You must all feel now very proud of the NMIMS brand that you represent. While all of you are entering the professional world, you must remember that this is time for introspection. We all recognize that these are challenging times. Disruption is the order of the day, and the management jargon, we are living in a VUCA world. Technology is disrupting businesses rapidly. Newer and different business models are coming into existence and collapsing in a matter of time. Organizations are built quickly around these models, and at the same time, these organizations are disrupted quickly. Organizations, in fact, are facing a dilemma whether they should engage customer or employee more. And I must say that in the end, the customer is winning the war. In such challenging times, new paradigms of leadership are emerging. Lack of ethics and morality in functioning is creeping back in many cases. The age has become so sensitive to the minute-to-minute behavior of every individual that we need to be very conscious about it. Of course, disruption also means response to situations which has to be very fast. Action at the speed of thought, as they say, should be practiced. Many a times, strategy and execution go hand in hand. Changes have to be addressed by multiple teams to ensure a quick, agile, and yet an appropriate response. NMIMS has been very responsive to challenges thrown in different times. The vision of our Honorable Chancellor Sri Amrushbhai Patel and the emergence of mentors at all the campuses has ensured that NYMS remains agile and flexible while keeping the focus on quality. Shri Bharatbhai Sanghvi, who is a mentor to the NMIMS campus Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, could not attend the convocation today, but we have in fact a very able leader in the form of Dr. Jayant Gandhi, who is the honorary joint secretary, and both these gentlemen are prominent torchbearers of the SVKM mission. We are indeed fortunate to have such mentors at NMIMS. The level and standing of an institute is judged by its response in difficult times. Over the last years, NMIMS has ensured that the continuity of academic delivery through online, blended and face-to-face modes is continuing. We have also conducted training programs for faculty and staff and merely maintained the schedule as mentioned in the academic calendars year on year. This could only happen because of the excellent human resources that we have, along with the deep technology penetration. Over the last year, NMIMS has been focusing on the 4 important building blocks which we consider as mission statements, and these blocks are knowledge creation, teaching and learning excellence, stakeholder management and enhancing perception. In this direction, a massive effort has been taken to ensure that there is multi-campus coordination of all programs. This is gradually, I repeat gradually, ensuring uniform and quality delivery across programs and campuses, though we have a long way to go. SVKM, the parent trust, has a legacy, a great legacy, history and heritage of more than 90 years, while the School of Business Management has a grand standing of 34 years, and the NMIMS deemed to be university has a journey of excellence of about 20 years. In these 20 years of journey of excellence, the university has made rapid strides and is recognized in the higher education sector as a leading university, receiving A+ grade in NAAC accreditation with a score of 3.59, leading to the Category 1 autonomous status awarded by the Ministry of HRD, now the Ministry of Education. International accreditations like AISSB, ABET for the management and engineering programs at Mumbai, AMBA accreditation for its management programs at Bangalore and Hyderabad are amongst the few notable achievements in the long list that we have to boast about. This year we have scaled newer heights. We have just received the reaccreditation for our business school. The business school has also featured in the top 100 FT ranking list and has been recognized for placements, alumni satisfaction and progression in their careers, diversity and a high proportion of women faculty. The Navi Mumbai campus was fortunate to have a leader like Dr. Mukherjee, who in fact retired just recently. Now, Dr. Ruchita Verma is the torchbearer of the campus. Her team is also gearing up for challenges in achieving academic excellence. Dear students, as you graduate, you will be inheriting a proud and privileged legacy, the NMIMS legacy of values, beliefs, vision and sustained efforts to translate vision and values in action. NMIMS has a strong legacy of providing quality education to aspiring students from different sections of the society. And the legacy of NMIMS is built on 5 important pillars of excellence, employability and relevance, innovation, responsiveness and collegiality. I must say that the School of Business Management has been the torch bearer of this legacy. As you enter a new place of work, you should also sense and smell the legacy of the organization where you are going to. One day, each one of you will become a leader in some form or the other. And all of you should remember that a leader with his own thoughts and beliefs should motivate. Dreaming big is important, but more important is dream plus action plan and execution that leads to success. And a leader should remind his team of his legacy, sending home the message that the team in the field is the one that brings trophies and laurels to the institute. Laurels and acclaim then can be converted into a legacy which people will try to emulate. As leaders, you should strive to strengthen the organizational culture. In all these efforts, technology is a great enabler, but also a source which can destroy legacy. As leaders, you should remember what Tom Peters said, and I quote, "Great leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. You should all keep this in mind. The legacy that NMIMS has provided to you and the hard work that you will put in will help you in succeeding. You have to also ensure that you leave footprints in the sands of time if you want to be remembered. As students emerging into a professional world, you should ponder over the legacy and leadership issues. Always ask what you want to be known for. Take pride in who you are and your alma mater. Remember, you will be known henceforth as NMIMS ambassadors. You are bound to succeed provided you remain rooted and firm to your beliefs. Indeed, the future looks very bright for this generation. And for this bright future, you need to follow simple principles in life and business which have been imbibed on you by your family and institutions like NMIMS. I wish to conclude by quoting Henry Ford to impress on graduating students the importance of being a long learner, lifelong learner. And he says, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. This quote, in fact, symbolizes the spirit with which you all should graduate and embark upon your career. I wish you all the best in your careers once again, and I welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Dr. Ruchita Verma, In-Charge Director, SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to present the review of the School of Business Management for 2022-23.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Sir Shri Vivek Arora, Global Head, Sutherland Deals, Sutherland Global Services, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Joint Secretary, SVKM, and nominee of Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, Pro Vice Chancellor, and nominee of Honorable Vice Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examination, and nominee of the Registrar, SVKM's NMIMS, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating batch of NMIMS Navi Mumbai. Warm greetings to you all. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate the accomplishments of our bright young graduates and to recognize their dedication and hard work over the past 2 years. It is a day of immense joy, pride, and gratitude for all of us. It is indeed a great honor to be attending the convocation ceremony in this auditorium today. As we all know, an MBA program is not just acquiring knowledge and skills. It is about personal and professional growth, developing a sense of leadership, and becoming a responsible and ethical business leader. This batch in particular has shown tremendous growth and development in all these areas. Today, as we celebrate the achievement of our 5th graduating batch, we can also acknowledge the challenges they faced, the hard work they put in, and the growth they achieved. We are proud of each and every one of them. It is my honor as the in-charge director of Navi Mumbai campus to present the academic report for the graduating batch of 2021-23. I am first going to talk about the collaboration between industry and the school. Our campus is a student-driven campus. The initiative they take not only help our students to gain a deeper understanding of the practical aspects of their field, but also provide them with opportunities to network with professionals and industry leaders. We are grateful to all the industry experts who took out time from their busy schedules to share their expertise with our students and contribute to their overall development. We believe that this collaboration between industry and academia is crucial for producing well-rounded and industry-ready professionals. I am delighted to inform you all that as a part of our commitment to providing our students with a holistic and practical education, this year we invited 108 senior executives from various industries throughout the academic year for various events on the campus. These industry experts shared their invaluable knowledge and insights, helping our students to understand how the theories and concepts they learned in the classroom could be applied to the real world. Next, I am going to speak about the contribution of the committees on the campus. Committees play an important role in the overall development of students. These committees are student-led organizations that are responsible for organizing various events and activities throughout the academic year. By participating in these committee activities, students not only gain leadership, teamwork and organizational skills, but also get an opportunity to showcase their creativity and talent. Being a part of the committee also helps students to develop their communication and interpersonal skill as they work with their peers, faculty and external stakeholders. Furthermore, it provides students with a platform to pursue their interests and passion and also contribute to their personal and professional growth in different fields like finance, marketing, operations and so on. Our campus encourages students to participate in these committees and take advantage of the opportunities that they offer. Talking about the committee, passionately headed by the marketing enthusiast, the Marcel Committee has conducted various events throughout the academic year. Naming a few, the Markoverse, Multiverse of Innovation, focused on creative aspect of young marketeers. Gravitas, in which the committee invited industry experts such as Dr. Zenil Dumasia, country brand manager of Pfizer India, and Dr. Sheetal Jain, CEO of Lux Analytics, to share their insights and experience with the students, thus enhancing their knowledge and skill. The Marcel Committee is an invaluable resource for students who want to pursue a career in marketing and contribute to the field. Our Community for Social Initiatives Committee organized various events and initiatives such as blood donations camp, CPR training workshop, thalassemia checkup drives, etc. These events provided students with an opportunity to engage in activity that have a positive impact on the society and to contribute to the community. Students not only learned the importance of social responsibility, but also developed empathy and compassion towards others. The Op-Notch Committee and Operations Committee conducted various events and workshops throughout the academic year, providing students with a hands-on experience in operations and supply chain management. The committee invited industry experts such as Dr. Dilip Mohanty, Senior Vice President of Reliance Retail, to share his knowledge and expertise with the students, thus enhancing their understanding of the retail industry. The Op-Notch Committee also collaborated Green Belt, enabling students to gain a recognized credential in the field. The Op-Notch Committee continues to be an excellent platform for students who are interested in pursuing a career in operations and supply chain management and contributing to the industry. The future of the country belongs to startups. Our ECEL believes that entrepreneurship is the key to India's development. To reach this goal, they have thought up and successfully carried out a number of programs to help students and young entrepreneurs to start their own business. ECEL held threshold sessions every week to give budding entrepreneurs a head start and boost for their innovative ideas and watch them come alive. They also hosted competition in events where they encouraged students to participate and create realization for the significance of startups in our country. ECEL consists of a team of students who are passionate about encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship in the community. They serve under the guidance of Professor Anurag Garg, Dr. Aparna Rao, Dr. G. Suma and Professor P. Manikandan. Talking about our global presence, this year our International Linkage Committee has successfully conducted the Student Exchange Program and other events like Future is Made in Finland 2022, European Visa Higher Education Virtual Fair 2022, Choose France Tour, SICI MITAX Partnership Program 22-23. The NMIMS Navi Mumbai Finance Club, known as FinCorp, promotes information sharing and learning among financial enthusiasts. To spark the interest of college students, the club held events in the last financial year. Their flagship event, the Lexus, which included the famous Shark Tank setup in which students got to be the sharks and invest in companies. to further inform students about accessible job opportunities in the financial sector, they regularly hosted career events in the industry. After the Bloomberg session, FinCorp also published Finacle, a monthly magazine with articles on the latest business, financial and economic news. Our academic committee, the Corporate and Academic Excellence Committee, takes up the responsibility of bridging the gap between academic learning and corporate exposure to transform the student fraternity into exemplary future corporate leaders. The CAEC hosted a speaker session on versatile topics such as personality development, emotional intelligence, the art of branding, which helps students to develop not only academically but also in other domains of corporate life. The committee also, in collaboration with the School of Law and the Placement Committee, hosted a speaker session on setting judges to corporate heads. Honorable KG Paldevar, District and Additional Session Judge, briefed the students on practical aspects of criminal law. Having given you all a brief of the various committees, I would now like to talk about the mega events conducted by the School of Business Management. First, we had Margadarshak event organized by the Student Council, Public Relations Committee and Corporate and Academic Excellence Committee held in January this year. Margadarshak is a speaker event wherein sessions are held by experts from different industry. As the name suggests, Margadarshak is a person who guides us and shows us the way ahead. This year, this event had 6 speakers from different and unusual industries sharing their knowledge, their experience and guiding our students. The theme of Margadarshak was unfiltered, careers, stories and people. Students did a wonderful job of inviting famous speakers like Shri Rasik Raman Das, author and life coach at ISKCON, the young TEDx speaker and entrepreneur Karuna Sharma, LGBT and right activist Qasim Latifi, India's first folk beatboxer Divyans Kacholia, and Ikigai coach and public speaker Divas Gupta, and finally the social media sensation RJ Raghav. The intent of using these names and their industries was to familiarize students for their excellent efforts in raising awareness of untrodden career path and how successful one can become in such offbeat fields also. This time the event also consisted of an innovative competition segment called Pandemonium, which held 3 rounds: the elevator pitch, the fast selling segment and the press conference. Coming on to our next mega event, the Avion. The Avion 6.0 event was organized by the Business Events Committee of the School of Business Management in collaboration with the other committees of NMIMS Navi Mumbai for the academic year 22-23. The theme of the event this year was RISE, Resilience, Innovation, Sustainability and Economy. The event comprised a business conclave, competitions and a carnival scheduled between 22nd February to 25th February 2023. The business conclave took place on 24th and 25th February, which included a panel discussion moderated by Dr. Aparna Rao, a speaker session by Dr. Mandar Mangi, Chief Revenue Officer of Green Robotics. A panel discussion on entrepreneurship moderated by Dr. Anurag Garg and Pratiksha Mishra, a member of the Business Events Committee. Day 1 panelists of this event were Dhiman Paul, Head of Field Operations at BARC India, Vijay Shetty, the Vice President of Distribution and Logistics at Alchem Laboratories, and Varun Chopra, the Executive Chairman of GEAR. The Day 1 discussion was followed by the Dean's List of Batch 21-23 declared by Professor Bharat Supra in the presence of Director Dr. P.N. Mukherjee and Associate Dean Dr. Nitin Balwani. Day 2 panel members were the Shark Tank entrepreneurs and participants. So we had Yushika Jolly, founder of Paradise, Jaivan Patel, founder of Humpy Farms, Priyank Jain, co-founder of Supex, and Nitin Vishwas, co-founder of Ronin Wines. With an intent to end Avion 6.0 with zeal and in high spirits, the final activity planned was that of a carnival theme. The site of the carnival was that of a jovial one, as its atmosphere had a hint of nostalgia for childhood, and music blended with variety of stalls and fun games like Matki Tod, Tug of War, Lemon and Spoon Race, Partner Race and musical chairs, etc. We are all aware of how uncommon it is to get a chance to speak to the CEOs of companies of significant and prosperous businesses. But this opportunity was given to our SBM students by the PlaceCom students who conducted a CEO series called the Maven Talk. Maven, the CEO series conducted by our placement committee, invited some of the prominent CEOs all over India. This year, Maven was held between August through November, and some of the CEOs invited this year were Dr. Suraja Kishore, the CEO of BBDO India, Mr. Subhash Ghosh and Ms. Ashima Sharma, Joint President and Human Resource Manager, Kotak Life, Dr. Raju Doti, Chief Executive of Wholesale and SME Finance and L&T Financial Services, Mr. Varun Sridhar, CEO of Paytm India, Mr. Ritesh Gauba, President India at Pladis Global, Mr. Saurav Sultania, Vice President Equity Product Group, ICICI Securities. Students had an enriching experience in interacting with these leaders. And now let me speak about the most eagerly anticipated section of this report, the placement of 2021-2023 batch. I am pleased to announce that the 2021-2023 batch placements were successfully completed 100%. The median CTC for this year has increased significantly by 32.5%, that is 13.25 lakhs, and the highest CTC for this year has been 25 lakhs. A few of the firms where our students have been employed include TVS, KPMG, Citibank, Infosys, Kotak Mahindra, Thermax, ICICI Bank, Marsh Macmillan, Narayan Health, Emphasis, Z, ArcelorMittal, Adani Connex, Genpact, Prestige, Thermax, and many more. Talking about the average CTC across domains, this year, the average CTC for the marketing sector is 14.45 lakhs per annum. For operations, it is 14.17 lakh per annum. For finance, it is 12.54 lakhs per annum. And for analytics, it is 16.23 lakhs per annum. Last but not the least, in this last 1 year, SBM faculties have published 5 research papers in national and international renowned accredited journals. We have entered into 3 MOUs with Rotary, Indian Merchant Chamber and Spurti. Let me talk a little about Spurti. Spurti is an initiative by the Government of India for the development of MSME cluster development. MSME GOI has empaneled NMIMS Institute of Navi Mumbai as a technical agency to help the government implement scheme for funding of regeneration of traditional industries, Spurti. We have been a consultant for the same and are currently working with 5 such MSMEs cluster development spread across various states like Maharashtra and UP. As mentioned earlier, NMIMS Navi Mumbai currently is working with 5 clusters, 3 clusters in Maharashtra and 2 clusters in Uttar Pradesh, involving an outlay of rupees 1,598 lakhs and a technical agency fee of 102.7 lakhs. All the 5 clusters are underway with the completion of the common facility centers and the training of artisans in the first phase, the installation of machines at the CFSs and the distribution of machines and tools to the artisan is likely to be completed in the second phase by September 2023. 2,500 artisans will be directly engaged in these clusters on part-time basis, working from their homes, and will be getting wages in the range of rupees 6,000 to 11,000 per month. With this, I come to the end of my report for the SBM batch of 2021-23. On behalf of the entire NMIMS Navi Mumbai campus, I once again congratulate the graduating students. I wish you the best for your future endeavors. At this juncture, I would also like to thank the faculty and the staff who supported the students to complete their journey of graduation. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry. Alan Rufus said, Hard work does not go unnoticed, and someday the rewards will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come to begin with the much awaited awarding of degrees. May I now request Dr. Ditil Banwani, Professor and Associate Dean of the School of Business Management, SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to kindly take over the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Secretary, Dr. Sharad Maheshkar, sir, Pro-Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Ruchita ma'am to please come forward for conferment of degrees. May I now present the students for the conferment of degrees. The first is Shreyans Khartse. Minoti Sikka. Shubham Haldar. Shalini. Sumedh Pathak. Veda Kotamachu. Chit Maheshwari. Ajasha Panigrahi. Palak Goyal. Vaibhav Mukim. Pooja Almad. Navya Shah. Pratap Rajkumar. Ne Upadhyay. Manditya Singh. Pranav Karla. Rushabh Oswal. Lakshit Uppal. Amit Kumar Maharana. Sarthak Khandelwal. यश पंजाबी, यश पंजाबी, सयंतिका, सयंतिका जाना, अंकित डिसूजा, स्वाति गुप्ता, मयूरेश पवार, स्वाति नारायण, मिहिर कपाड़िया, मानसी बजाज, श्रिया खातावकर, सागर गोरेगांवकर, आयुषी नाथ, दृष्टि वनवारी, प्रियव्रत राठी, हर्षल भगत, अविराल गखड़, निनाद ठोपटे, अर्नव पुरी, मनमीत आनंद, एलन जोली, आदित्य गोविंदे, आलोक गुप्ता, सौम्या सुगानी, प्रहर्ष सिंह, संस्कार शारदा, प्रखर अग्रवाल, आयुषी सूद, रिया अजीत, राहुल जुनेजा, शुभो रॉय चौधरी, दिव्या झुंझुनवाला, श्रेया जैन, आरजो चंद्रा, जतिन अरोड़ा, सजल महेश्वरी, शिखा ढींगरा, मनीषा कार्तिकेयन, जवेरिया खत्री, राजन डोडेजा, शुभम शेट्टी, संचित अग्रवाल, खुशबू गंगवेकर, गौरीश बदवार, धर्मेश चौधरी, प्रतीश बम्बानी, राघव भारतीय, मनन मिड्ढा, फेम बियावर वाला, हर्षित लकोटिया, ग्लावन फर्नांडिस, निखिल वर्मा, अर्नब साहा, खुशी जैन, दीपांश कृष्णा, दीक्षा मागू, प्रज्वाल शेट्टी, अरुणिमा गहलोत, विधि पाबूवाल, विराज वानी, निहार ताठेड़, आदित्य राज सिंह, जयेश शर्मा, स्नेहा नारायणन, मैरिलिन सिक्वेरा, इंगित गोयल, आयुष गुप्ता, Shubham Jadhav. Thank you, sir.
Honorable guests, 102 students of the Masters of Business Administration of cohort of 2023 have successfully completed the program. I request Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Sharad Maiskar to administer the oath on all students who are present here and also those who have been permitted to remain absent. I request all present students to rise for the oath. Sir.
Are you ready? Okay. Let them settle down. Stand and settle. Okay. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM's NMIMS as Pro Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent to the respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request nominee of the Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, to confer the degrees.
I hereby confer the degrees.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone, and please be seated. I now request Shri Ashish Apte, nominee of the registrar, to present the register of the successful graduates to Dr. Jayant Gandhi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM NMIMS, for his signature. Thank you, sir. Frank Lloyd Wright said, and I quote, "I know the price of success, dedication, hard work, and an unremitting devotion to the things you want to see happen." To recognize the excellence, merit and hard work of the students at SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, I would now like to call upon Dr. Ruchita Verma, In-charge Director, SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to announce the much awaited awards and the medal winners. I request our Chief Guest, Shri Vivek Arora, and Dr. Jayant Gandhi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor of SVKM's NMIMS, to please give away the award. I request Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sharad Maiskar, to please join them.
It is indeed my honor to announce the awards for the academic year 2022-23. I would like, dignitaries is already on the stage. We will start with the Dean's List Awards. This year, 11 students have made the cut. The criteria for the award of the Dean's List is to be in the top 10 percentile of the batch in terms of cumulative grade point average in the second year of the program. I now call upon the first recipient, Ms. Vidhi Pabual, who's with a CGPA of 3.7. Ms. Pooja Almal with a CGPA of 3.64. Ms. Khushbu Gangwekar with a CGPA of 3.64. Ms. Navya Shah with a CGPA of 3.62. Wait, let her finish. Be ready next, Shubham Shetty, 3.53. Next is Manish Vatsal, but he is absent today. Next we have Sayantika Jana, 3.51. Next is Drishti Vanwari, 3.5. Next we have Sagar Goregaonkar, 3.48. After Sagar, we have Minoti Sikka with 3.47. And last but not the least, we have Ayushi Nath with 3.47. Come quickly. Now we move on to academic awards given to the top 3 ranks of the batch based on cumulative grade point average for the entire 2-year program. This year we have a tie for the third rank, and 2 students will be awarded the bronze medal for achieving a CGPA of 3.45. Please put your hands together for Vidhi Pabual and Pratap M. Rajkumar. We also have a tie for the second rank. 2 students have scored a CGPA of 3.49 and will be awarded the silver medal. Please put your hands together for Pooja Almal and Drishti Vanwari. This one, no? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the gold medal for academic excellence for the MBA batch of 2021-23 with a CGPA of 3.61 out of 4 is Navya Shah. It was Winston Churchill who said, "The empires of the future are the empires of the mind, and education is the key to unlocking these empires." However, education should not be limited to academic pursuits alone. It should also encompass physical, moral, and spiritual development. Students, settle down, please. One of the most prestigious awards of the day is the award for the best overall student. This award recognizes the individual who has demonstrated exceptional academic performance, leadership skill, and a commitment to achieve academic excellence in the student's overall development. The Faculty of School of Business Management, after a rigorous process, would like to recognize the efforts of 5 students for their overall all-round performance. The first student is the winner of the Best All-Round Student Award. This student has consistently maintained a high CGPA while also taking leadership roles into various clubs. In addition, the student has won top awards in several national level competitions of high repute. The winner of the Best All-Round Student for this year is Khushbu Gangwekar. Congratulations. The second student who has shown exemplary commitment towards her duties and volunteered countless hours to help fellow students, thus truly displaying the team spirit. She has gone out of her way to help her colleagues, yet maintaining good academic performances. Please welcome the next award winner, Monisha Karthikeyan. The third student has shown leadership skills and has been the backbone of the academic office of the school. Divya Junjunwala, please come to the stage to receive your award. Quiet, please. Quiet, please. The fourth student has a never say no attitude and is always willing to shoulder responsibilities in several capacities and yet maintaining high academic standards. Please put your hand together for Pratap M. Rajkumar. The fifth student has not only shown great appetite for knowledge in class, but also been ahead in application of the knowledge through his innovative entrepreneurial ideas. Put your hands together for our fifth awardee, Mr. Manish Vatsal. He is absent today and the award will be sent to him later. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And heartiest congratulations to all the awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, on this momentous occasion today, we have with us as our chief guest, Shri Vivek Arora, Corporate Senior Vice President, Global Head Retail, Travel, Transportation and Hospitality Vertical, as well as Global Head for Strategic Deals at Sutherland's Global Services. Shri Vivek Arora is an experienced professional and entrepreneur in the IT and ITES industry with over 25 years of experience of working with large corporations on their businesses outsourcing and IT strategies. He has a strong track record of fast growth in companies like Citicorp, HDFC Bank, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Emphasis. Besides, he has successfully built and exited a niche KPO company, Adventity, where he gained experience in raising angel funds, VC and P money. It is indeed a matter of pride for us that he is also an NMIMS alumnus from 1996 batch. May I now request our chief guest Sri Vivek Arora to address our students.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, members of the faculty, staff, the organization committee. Special thanks to Dr. Gandhi, Dr. Maiskar, Dr. Verma, Sri Apte, and Dr. Balwani. And many congratulations to the students and their families. It's a special day. When Dr. Balwani called me regarding this opportunity, I jumped on it. It's a privilege to share my experiences with my fellow alumni on this special occasion on what is called your commencement day, commencement into the business world. I was in your seat about 27 years back, and I've had an exciting journey thanks to the strong foundation that this very institute helped me build for myself. The global and national business and economic environment has changed over the last 27 years, certainly for better in some areas and for worse in the others. However, some things do not change. Just like you all stepping out of an intellectually stimulating academic environment to a world of opportunities, challenges, and contradictions, just like we did 27 years back. There's a lot of debate in the corporate world today around the changing nature of skills required and therefore employee profiles. The generation before us had no internet. We had internet and mobile for a large part of our careers. And today, I'm sure all of you use it. There's technologies like cognitive AI, chat GPT, etc. However, the good part is it's still a level playing field because everybody's got access to this, right? Reminds me of a story that one of our professors at NM shared with us as we were graduating. Raj and Raman, two friends, and this is a story of olden days. Two friends were going from one town to another. I'm talking about 100 years back, no cars. And as they were walking and crossing the forest, it got a little dark, and they both decided to rest. As they were resting, they heard a growl, a roar, looked like a tiger or a lion. Was a little distance, and then they heard it again. Both of them woke up and started looking at each other, and at a distance they could see some eyes, glitter in the eyes, and they thought must be a lion or a tiger. So they both picked up what they could and started running. And as they were running, Raj sees Raman stops for a moment and he starts trying to tie his shoes. Raj says, "Hey Raman, what are you doing?" He says, "I'm tying my shoes." He says, "What for? You think you can run faster than the lion with your shoes on?" He says, "No, but I can run faster than you," right? So to survive, you just need to be one step ahead of your competition, right? And that's the key in the corporate world. We heard Professor Dr. Maiskar talk about success and motivation. After 27 years, in the corporate world, I can tell you success is not objective. Different people have different definitions. There are many paths to success. And, having been fortunate to work with some of the leading brands, have experience in building a corporation, and now running a fairly sizable business for Sutherland, I've also had a lot of failures on the way, right? So my message to you folks is don't get disappointed As they say, failure is only a path to success. Define what your success is. Corporate success is one thing. I'm sure a lot of parents here will agree, a lot of professors here who got more experience will agree. Success means a lot of things, right? You got to balance your work life. Success means health. Success means happiness. Obviously, achieving corporate success is important, but there's no single path to success. Find your success, find your motivation. Reminds me of another anecdote. Two friends, Jack and Jill, both living in the same complex, and one day, early in the morning, Jill is standing in his balcony and he sees Jack going somewhere with his fist closed. And Jill shouts out, he says, "Hey, Jack, where are you going?" He said, "Going to the market." "What do you have?" So, "I got a butterfly in my hand. I'm going to exchange it for butter." Jill says, "Hey, this is going to be fun to watch, right?" And after half an hour, there's Jack with a pack of butter coming back. Next morning, the same thing happens. Jill is in the balcony. Jack's going with his hands closed. Says, "Where are you off today?" "Going again to the market." "What for?" "I got a horsefly in my hand, and I'm going to exchange it with a horse and come back." And half an hour later, here it is. Jack's on his horse. Says, "Wow, this is getting interesting." And next day morning, with anticipation, Jill is in the balcony. Jack comes, says, "Hey, Jack, where are you off today?" "Off again to the market." "And what do you have today?" Says, "I got a lady finger." Jill says, "Wait, I'm also coming." Right? So everybody has a different motivation. You got to find your motivation and make sure you follow that, right? Some of the other things that have worked for me and have worked for a lot of my friends. So it does sound funny to stand here and give some sermons, but I just want to share my experiences. Number one, ride the wave, right? The corporate market, as when we graduated, financial services was on its boom. I'm glad to notice some of the big names like Kotak, ICICI, L&T Finance coming to the campus. IT remains a big wave. FMCG continues to be big. But within these industries, there are waves, right? There is a wave on data scientists and analytics today. Marketing has changed completely from how we knew marketing back in late 90s, early 2000s. So ride the wave. The best way to find out what you really want is to try a lot of things, at least in the initial part of your career, right? So don't be afraid. Make the changes that you want to do. But obviously at some point in time, you got to stabilize and make sure that you understand what you really like and you're pursuing what you really like. Find your work-life balance. Develop some good hobbies. Again, one of the big lessons that I've learned is as you grow, as you age, you need more anchors, or you need to develop more anchors, because there are anchors that will keep falling. Your college batchmates with whom you spent better part of your last 2 years, today with technology you'll be in touch, but you're not going to spend as much time with them. Your corporate life, which is just beginning, is a great anchor. But as you move jobs, as you age, so try and develop hobbies. Work is important, but try and maintain a work-life balance and try and see how you can get as many anchors as possible. Finally, I'm sure some of you will start your own unicorns, hopefully. Some of you will become very, very noticeable corporate leaders. But I do wish and I hope all of you find happiness and success in what you do, because that's the most important thing. Life is simple. Keep it that way. All the best, and look forward to see you guys sometime soon.
Thank you, sir, for those invaluable words. I'm sure each one of us is going back motivated, informed, and encouraged. Sir, your words will resonate in our minds for a long time. May I now request Dr. Nitil Banwani, Associate Dean, School of Business Management, SVKM's NMIMS Navi Mumbai, to deliver the vote of thanks. Dr. Nitil Balwani, please.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Vivek Arora, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Secretary, SVKM, Dr. Sharad Maheshkar sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ruchita Verma, In Charge Director, Navi Mumbai, and Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examinations, faculty members, staff, members of the press, parents, and my dear students. It's a great privilege and pleasure to be standing here to deliver a vote of thanks. I would like to extend my thanks to everyone for coming and for making this convocation significant and memorable, including those attending virtually. This occasion is special because 102 graduates have had their MBA degrees conferred on them. On behalf of my school, I give a heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Vivek Arora, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Sir, today we had the opportunity to benefit from your thoughts and insights, and these are definitely going to encourage us to perform better in our future endeavors. Thank you, sir, for your insightful speech. Thanks to Dr. Jayant Gandhi, Honorary Joint Secretary, SVKM, for gracing the occasion today and conferring the degrees to the successful graduates. Your presence makes us proud. Sincere thanks to Dr. Sharad Maheshkar, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVKM and NMIMS, for gracing us with his presence today and sharing his valuable thoughts. Thanks to Dr. Ruchita Verma, In Charge Director, NMIMS Navi Mumbai, for sharing the achievements of SBM Navi Mumbai campus that we have achieved in such a short span of time. Thanks to Dr. Ashish Apte, Controller of Examination, for his unwavering support. It is often said that gratitude is the attitude that takes you to your altitude. Therefore, I take this opportunity to congratulate all of you for your achievements. We also extend our gratitude to those who have supported us in practical ways behind the scenes, from the mentors, faculty, staff, and our students' ever supportive and tireless families. Over the years, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated, dedicated, and qualified faculty members. With their wealth of knowledge and experience, they have given our students deep-rooted foundation in our various fields of studies. They have nurtured talents of which perhaps the students didn't even know that they possessed. They have stimulated the students to think more critically and at the same time to act more compassionately. For this, we owe them a big thanks and a huge debt of gratitude. This type of event cannot happen overnight. The wheels started moving about 3 months ago. It required planning and bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate to be supported by a team of very active and dedicated employees of our organization who are very well versed in their jobs. I lack words for their participation and their willingness to complete tasks beyond their comfort zones. We want you to know that we are deeply appreciative of your support. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support system and encouragement. Without your support, these budding professionals would not have been able to excel. Thank you very much for joining the event. Finally, I would like to thank my budding rock stars. The hard work and your effort were evident in your impressive performance. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request the nominee of the registrar, Shri Ashish Apte, to kindly take over the proceedings.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Jayant Gandhi, nominee of Honorable Chancellor of SVKM CNMMS, to declare Convocation 2023 closed.
I declare the Convocation 2023 closed.
Thank you, sir. Respected guests, faculty and dear students, please note that a formal photo session will be conducted once the academic procession recedes. All are requested to assemble at the first floor steps for the same. The academic procession will be guided directly to the photo session area. Ladies and gentlemen, and dignitaries and guests on the dais, may I request all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please remain standing till the academic procession leaves the auditorium. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dear students, experience is the only school from which no one graduates. I wish you all enriching experience in this school of life and congratulate each one of you and your parents on this special day today. Thank you once again and welcome to the NMIMS alumni family. Now is the time to create some memories. I would request the students' representative to kindly guide the students for a formal photo session. Please note that your degrees can be collected from the first floor seminar hall after the photo session, and lunch arrangements are made in the cafeteria area. The students, after collecting your degree, can proceed to have your lunch in the cafeteria. Thank you and have a good day.